Good day from Kamakura, Japan on this Saturday, August 9th. It's going to be another hot day today. Sunny, but hot. So join me in this week's garden tour as I share the exciting growth of my butternut squash and the thriving okra plants, with more pods on the way. My late season tomatoes are looking promising, but critters are eyeing them too. Speaking of critters, they nabbed a few small watermelons, but I was able to save one for a taste test. It's good. It's a real watermelon. Sweet, extremely juicy. Plus, my pineapples are rooting strong, and the autumn broccoli is sizing up nicely. Well, despite the scorching summer heat, the garden's thriving. Come see the wins and challenges. Well, it's a Tuesday morning. I can see that I've got some cucumbers that need to be tied up to the trellis here. Let's see, our melons are doing okay. They're being attacked here, and the bugs are really getting at it. Look at this here. My goodness. Let's get some neem oil on here. Lost a bit of my netting here. My sunshade. Some of the poles have come out. Let's reposition this here. Maybe over here. Yeah, that should work. Okay, much better. Much better. Okay, so let's get these cucumbers trellised. Alrighty, what do we have here? Okay, I've got two here, a third here. So let's get going. Now, these are doing very well. Look at this. Uh-oh. Darn it. I keep snapping the tops off. Jeez. Okay, let's try to do better. I'll let them get a little bit longer. They're not going to reach. But these have reached nicely. Look at this. Growing up already. How about this one here? Yeah, these three here, I'm going to wait until they get a little bit longer. I don't want to break any more. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, but these are looking good here. Yeah, and over here. Very well, very well. Okay. Okra. Let's cut some okra. Okay, I see we have some nice big ones here. Yeah, look at this huge one here. Very nice. Okay, what else do we have? I think I'll try one that's smaller. There we are. Not bad. That's all for the okra. That's just three. Okay, what else is going on here? You can see here the butternut squash is really growing. Now this is where I planted the butternut squash, right in here. And it's making its way all the way over to here. It's also gone all the way down to the lower level here and way over there where the steps are. So yeah, that's just one plant. Oh my goodness, look at this here. Look at this. I didn't notice this. Success. Yeah, so this is nice. Yeah, nice butternut squash up here. Very good, very good. Okay, let's go downstairs and see what we have. And on the way down, I see that our volunteer mini tomatoes are still doing well. Yeah, I think these will ripen soon. So what's going on down here? The peanuts look great. Let's see, how are our squash doing? Huge, look at that. Very nice. Very big. Beautiful. Haha. How are our carrots doing here? I don't think they're ready to be picked. No. These here, they're getting there. See this here? Yeah, they're getting there. Not quite yet. Yeah, I think I'll harvest some of these tomatoes this morning. Oh, I see a nice cluster in here. Very nice. I won't take all of them, just the ripe ones. And the cicadas have woken up. They're going to be very loud today. Until the end of September, actually. is this? Not bad. Okay, can I get through here? I think so. More butternut squash making its way. You look at this here. Look at all these. I'm going to let these go. There we go. Yeah. Let's throw them over the edge. Now these I can pick here. Yeah, but this plant has just gotten so wild. Maybe I should have done something better management. That's all right. Okay, what's happening over in here? More butternut squash, meandering everywhere. How's that nice huge one I saw in here? Wow, still huge. Look at that. Look at that. My goodness. A little hard to see. Yeah, but that's huge. Yeah, here's a look at this from down below. Nice. So I lost those other ones last week, but more are coming in, so that's good. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Alrighty. Let's go up above and see if we can get some more tomatoes. Yeah, we've got more jalapenos in here that are ripening very nicely. Beautiful color. And over here, a nice eggplant ripening. Very good. See if I can get this tomato here. I think we've got two. Yeah. One is rotted. Here we go. Yeah, see that? Let's throw that down there. And we've got more coming in here. Yeah, they're blushing. One of them at least. Okay. I'm going to trim back some of these branches here. They're not producing anything. Untangle this here. See this here. Just a waste of energy. See this here. Wow, look at that. Two beautiful tomatoes here. Oh, I hope they ripen. Oh, good. We've got this branch here, which is feeding these tomatoes here, so that should be okay. And you know what? I'm going to cover those nice tomatoes. I've got these bags here. So hopefully this will protect them. Okay, very good. Well, not much of a harvest, but it'll do. Yeah, 3 nice little okra, a bunch of yellow cherry tomatoes, and a little tomato here. That'll do for today. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 watermelon over here. And over here, we've got one here, and here, and here, and another one down in here. Yeah, so hopefully they will grow bigger. Oh, and by the way, yeah, my sunflowers are done. Yeah, so I'll harvest them later. They look good. Well, it's another hot Wednesday. But the garden looks pretty good. Everything's coming along. Yeah, I'm going to do some fertilizing today. Cucumbers and the melons here. Yeah, you can see the melons are still being chewed up quite a bit. How about over here? What do we have? Aha! Ah, darn it. See, someone's gotten to the watermelon here. Yeah, most likely this is a crow. It's gotten that one, it's gotten this one here. Well, it didn't get this one, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. And besides here, you can see the tendril here has dried up, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off. There's nothing I can do with this. My goodness. So, I've got one, rather small, but we'll see what it looks like inside in a moment. Maybe I'll leave that one. It seems to be protected, or I'll cover it. Look at this here. What does that look like? What kind of bite do you think that is? Yeah, see how sharp it is? That's a crow. Yeah. Let's see if I can use this netted bag here. And this one here, come from behind here. Yeah, so hopefully that will help protect it. I'm going to use this netting here for this eggplant, just to keep the bugs off of it. I don't want them burrowing inside. Okay, do we have any tomatoes? I think we might have one here. Ooh, maybe even two. Ah, yeah, see, there we go. Something's been pecking at it already. My goodness, what the heck? Well, I guess that's what you get when you live next to a forest. You get all kinds of critters. You know, hopefully these will work here. Okay, well, after that great disappointment, I think I'm going to do some fertilizing here. I'll lay down some pellets, and then I'll come behind that with the liquid fertilizer. Yeah, I see we have some flowers here. That's a very good sign. Hopefully we'll get some fruit. Okay, that's it for this bag. Got a perfect amount. And I see a flower over here at the cucumbers. Very good. And there's some more over here. Very nice. Okay. So, let's just get rid of these here. I'll just throw them over and let the critters have them. So at least I've got the vine here and one up here. There's another one down here. I'm not quite sure how much bigger that's going to get. But at least I have this one here. This is the biggest one I've gotten so far. It should be sweet. Yeah. Okay, let's mix up our liquid fertilizers. Okay, let's fill this up. Alrighty, drink time. Okay, and now we'll give them a nice hosing here. I want the spray to disturb the soil so that the pellets can get mixed into the soil. I don't want them to just sit on top where they landed, so I will work them into the soil this way. Okay, we're done. Well, what can you say? There are always some surprises out in the garden. You win some, you lose some. Right, Howder? Yep. But hopefully we'll win some here with some nice melons. Once this gets a little bit longer, I'll train this upward. Well, at least I'll get a chance to try my first whole watermelon here. Got some two fairly nice tomatoes here. We'll see. Okay. I think that's it for today. Yeah, it's 29 degrees already. Whew, it is hot. Come on, girl. Look how slow she's coming. Well, it's just before 6 a.m. on this Thursday morning. So how are we doing out here? Things are looking good. Very good. And the cucumbers are growing. The melons are climbing. Almost ready to reach the net. Another day or so. So what's happening over here? Everything looks good. Everything's still in place. Very nice. Very good, very good. The reddening here is coming along nicely. I see something was eating in this here. And I hope they got the shock of their life. They should be hot. Oh boy, let's take this off. Yeah, something out here is awfully hungry, huh? And again, I'm guessing this is a crow, judging by the shape of the cut there. But then again, look at these little bumps here. Could be a squirrel. Yeah, I'm wondering here. I've got this netting over here. So what I'm thinking of doing is wrapping this around. Would that I have thought of doing this earlier, huh? Yeah, I got some clips over here. I'll just attach it to the trellis here. So if it's a crow, that'll stop the crow from getting in there. If it's a squirrel, well, it won't stop a squirrel. Yeah, I just hope the sun can get inside there and do its photosynthesis. I do have another net here, so if I need it. Oh, this is nice. We've got more growth coming in on the okra. Some bugs on here. Ants. Everything here could use a drink as well. Okay. Yeah, over here, everything's doing well. I'm going to leave this alone here. I'm going to let this be and see where this grows up. I can change it later. I'm just curious to see how that's going to rise up here. We'll see. Well, there's not a whole lot more to do, so I'll just water everything and then we'll go inside. Okay, everything's watered, and I see I've got plenty more jalapenos coming in up top here, so I'm not too worried about the ones down the bottom getting eaten up. Yeah, this plant still seems to be quite healthy. Actually, it's about 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, they'll be fine. So, hopefully this little netting here will keep something away. We'll see. I was quite busy earlier this morning inside, well before sunrise. Let's go in, and I'll show you what I was up to. Come on, girl, let's go in. Go. Go. There you go. Well, it's early Thursday morning. As you can see, it's still dark outside. I'm down here to make 5 days of watermelon juice. So why so early? Because it's hot. And I don't want to use the air conditioner. Here in Japan, we don't have central heat or central air. Each level, each room is separately heated. So I've got the air conditioner going upstairs. So I'm taking advantage of the cooler, not cool, but cooler or less warm temperatures in the early morning to make my 5-day supply of watermelon juice. Let's get started, shall we? Okay. I had the watermelon that I picked yesterday from the garden, and you can see here something was trying to pick at it. So luckily it didn't get it. And I have a store-bought watermelon here. Okay, they're already pre-washed. So let me show you how I cut them. Cut the ends off first. And that gives me a nice, flat, and unwobbly watermelon. And then I just go around and cut off the skins. Trying to leave as much of the watermelon intact and off the skin as possible. And then I come back and cut off a lot of this white pithy part as possible, such as here. Okay. And I'm sure there's some at the bottom here. And this is why I like the meat cleaver. Once you get used to it, it is so versatile. I use it for everything. And then I'll simply start cutting pieces off like this. Turn it flat so it doesn't wobble. And then cutting it into sections. And it's ready to go into the mixer here. Okay, first of all, I'm going to add some cold water to my blender here, just a little bit. And then I'll start adding the pieces of the watermelon. This will help it break down much easier. So I'll get these going. Now, see how easy that is? Now I can put the rest in. I'll fill it all the way to the top. I set this to smoothie, and I have to leave the room because this gets very loud. Okay, yeah, I blend the seeds and all, and then I pour everything into the mason jars. I do that because the seeds will eventually find their way to the bottom, and then when I pour it off, I can leave the seeds at the bottom there. Okay, I'll leave a little bit of the juice in there for the next round instead of water. The last half batch or so. All Alright, I have an extra small jar here, just for any overflow. And here we are. Okay, so here I have 5.5 days of watermelon juice. And since the watermelon was chilled in the refrigerator, it's ready to go. Ah, that's good. That is very good. Back in the fridge you go. Okay, let's get the rest of these into the fridge. Very good, very good. And I'll enjoy this right here. That is good. Well, I noticed while all that was going on, this little one here cracked. Look at that. Well, I'll go ahead and cut it. Okay, so that's what it looks like. My first homegrown watermelon that the critters didn't get to. Okay, let's see how this tastes. It's good. It's a real watermelon. Sweet, extremely juicy. I'll save the rest of this for later. Let's check on the broccoli and the new pineapple starts. First, the pineapple starts. Oh, we got roots. Very nice. Oh, that looks good. Okay, let's see how the broccoli is doing. Looks good. Looks very good. Okay. Kind of gone wild here. Roots are coming out the bottom. That's a good sign. So I've got a lot of plants in here. I may thin them. Yeah, I'll just leave the nice, robust one. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it seems like I've got 4, at least 4. 1, 2, 3, another 4. This is a tangled mess here. I'm going to leave that for a little while. So they look good. They look good. And when I go to plant them outside, I may trim them some more. But yeah, they look good. Very good. From tiny little sprouts to much larger plants now. Okay, how are we doing here? A little dry at the top. But, uh-oh, this one doesn't have any, this one here doesn't have any holes in the bottom. Didn't even notice this. So let me cut some in. Okay, I'll give these a nice drink. And I'll put them back into the grow tower. And maybe we can get them planted next week. We'll see. And the pineapples are looking good too. All right. Very nice, very nice.